Before we even go into it, how do you feel about Diddy? What's your thoughts on Diddy?
I don't like the guy one bit. I don't like him. I don't like Give You.
No, but why?
It just in spirit, in vibe, everything of it. Diddy remind me of Nigerian politician. Diddy and Abacha the party. Yeah, I just don't like him. There's so much stuff about the guy, from Biggie to Shine, to Mace, to Locks, to Ryan Leslie, to Baby Moms. A lot of stuff, to the Tupac killing with Keffi D coming out. There's so much smoke around the guy. I'm not there. I don't know, but my spirit's not just like go with me with the guy. I don't like the guy.
I totally agree with you. I think there's just been a lot of rumors about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff there that's been said about insiders, people who are in the music industry itself. For me to feel like, you know what, there must be some sort of, there's something around this guy.
It's going around like this Mr. Untouchable.
Yeah.
And every time when people come out, insiders come out with gist about him, negative gist.
Yeah.
If they try to turn out like say they're against him because he's a successful businessman.
Yeah. So basically now Diddy is in a bit of trouble that I think he's probably trying to cover up or trying to find a way to make it go away. And you'd be surprised to know that the person who has filed this case against Diddy is none other than Cassie.
This young woman at the time, her name was Cassie Ventura. It was 2005. She was 19 years old, and she met and became the girlfriend and employee, she alleges, of Sean Diddy Combs of his mega record label. She was a singer herself.
Ex-lover.
Yes.
Baby, maybe now J-Lo said we'll come out to talk one thing.
Now, imagine, that would be crazy.
I'll just set up like a ripple effect for like how the whole R. Kelly stuff happened as well.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
But she goes on to say that during this time that she was abused, she was a part of the cycle of violence, physical and sexual abuse. There was uncontrollable rage. Some of the specifics she says that she was raped in her own home when she tried to leave him.
That's wild.
You're a bad boy.
That's wild. That's one.
Well,
yeah?
Allegedly.
That she was often beaten, kicked, punched, stomped on, resulting in bruises and burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding.
Again, from the history of Diddy times, where they like to fight. Remember say he go punch up Drake, that rumor. Say he made Drake for party, he punch him up. They remember two Halloweens ago where he dressed up like Joker.
Yeah.
And almost got into a fist fight with one other actor for Road.
I can't even remember. I try not to follow Diddy. I try not.
Yeah, it was on social media.
Yeah.
He's got a very wild, hot-tempered.
I try not to look at anything Diddy does because I think Diddy is just one of those pretenders. In my own opinion, he's such a pretender. Brother Love, come on, man. What grown man calls himself Brother Love? Except for if you're just wild, just something fruity and something dodgy about a nigga calling himself.
Okay, bisexual.
Anyway.
Allegedly, he don't stomp this guy because the guy won't leave him.
Yeah, because the guy won't.
That he blew up a man's car at one point when he thought that man was interested in her.
So the guy just shine eye.
Yeah.
And he blew, that's Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi, yeah.
A brief relationship with Kid Cudi. When Diddy found out, he allegedly beat her, threatened to blow up Kid Cudi's car. The filing then says shortly after Diddy's threat, Kid Cudi's car actually blew up, and Kid Cudi confirmed it.
Anyway, allegedly. Go on, sir.
Allegedly.
He then alleges that once they were involved romantically, that he started forcing her to have sex with male sex workers while under the influence of drugs and while he watched.
Brother Love.
Yo, that guy's
Brother Love.
Let's put the word in front of it. Allegedly. I don't confuse now. Allegedly. The thing don't confuse me. Allegedly. The thing don't tire me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, am I surprised? No, but I'm angered by it. Simply because if this turns out to be true, this is another man that puts men to shame in terms of their act and their lack of discipline and control over their emotions and their urges. Like, it's disgraceful. So today we're holding men accountable. I think y'all has been messaging me and saying, how come you guys don't hold men accountable? Today
we're holding Diddy accountable.
If truly this is true, this is a disgrace to man them. Because it's a vile, it's a disgraceful,
it comes down to, you see what I say, it comes down to the abuse of power. and riches. When you just have so much money, certain people, money and power no fit them. Because this is why I say this guy remind me of Abacha, a very abusive idiot. This Puff Daddy is disgusting. He's sick. He's a sick human being. Wait, first of all, that's if it's just true. Let me just shut up before the guy come blow my own car.
Yeah, I'm not even. To be fair, I'm not. Anyway, let's just go on. Ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rival industry executive whom he learned was nearby.
There's the rumor that he has something to do with Parks killing. See, everything now is just aligning. Like all those rumors before is now aligning to waiting to charge him for. Keep going.
Anyway, demanded that Miss Ventura.
This is Cassie again.
Yeah. To carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is.
This is the same. Hold on. This is the same thing with Shine. Remember Shine? The shooting with Shine, J-Lo. In the club.
Yeah.
And remember the whole rumor about he had the gun. He tried to give it to the driver, or give to someone. At one point, tell J-Lo to hold it. You don't remember? This is what I'm saying. If you're relating all the old facts that happened to some of these stuff, they're all making sense, Jay. Trust me.
And you know what I've noticed about pussios is
they're bullies.
They're bullies.
They always look for
always try to find someone
that don't fight back.
They
won't fight back. Yeah.
Why do you want to show Cassie how dangerous you are
to a woman?
To woman, why do you want to show her how dangerous you are? That's so weak. You're talking guns and.
Now weak mentality.
Very weak mentality.
And then he will call himself an alpha male. You dick. Well, that's
no, I don't even think he does because he wears dresses though.
and he masturbates.
Doesn't he get it up the bum? Up the bum.
Make I go call Will Smith and a friend. When they knock him.
You know what? Nah, that Will Smith's best friend, my brother.
You're a dirty man.
Disgusting individual. I don't care. No one should be snitching on their brethren like that for any reason. Anyway, we'll come to that.
We'll come to
that. Video coming up.
Definitely. So next one.
That he introduced her to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol, substance abuse, and required her to produce illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions.
So that means she did go collect them from chemist.
Yeah, she go collect
on his behalf.
Yeah.
But with the alcohol one, that one I don't agree because everybody knows it. That guy like to sell like a horse rock. So if you go there, you drink without no money.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, that one. Yeah,
come out because but then again, if he's an abuser, but yeah, I don't know.
His branding is alcohol.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time,
I'm gonna make excuses for him.
Yeah, I know. I'm even trying to see which one we fit come out from the guy's side. Just say, okay, fine. No, this one as a grown adult,
as a woman,
you enter this.
No, come out the alcohol.
What's it called? Yeah,
no, come out the alcohol. But that he's probably mentally messed the girl up. That the fact that he's making the girl go collect the drugs on his behalf, and you know that means for her to be doing that, he must have been holding that girl at some tight angle, like your career, your music.
Exactly what I was about to go to.
You know what I'm saying? Like I bet it's those type because all his artists was saying the same shit.
Okay, now check this out, Miss Ventura met Mr. Combs in 2005 when she was 19 years old and he was 37 years old. He signed her to his label, Bad Boy Records, and within a few years lured Miss Ventura into an untentious.
Hey! Leave her. I don't know about herself. Wait, the guy won't pronounce. He need my help. You need emotional support to pronounce it. I don't think he say wait. I mean, you don't go school. Hello, she untentonium.
Untentatious.
Untentatious. Now I live untentonium. Wait. Go on, my brother. Go on, my bad.
Fast-paced and drug-fueled lifestyle and into a romantic relationship with him. Her boss, one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry and a vicious, cruel and controlling man, nearly 2 decades her senior. Okay, so look.
It comes down to, let me just jump in real quick. It comes down to what you said about bullies. Look at who he picked, a 19-year-old. That doesn't really know much stuff. Same thing that Ashanti was saying. That when she met F. Gotti, she was very young. That kind of same age and that same approach and that same bullying mentality. It's not going to do it with a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old or a 35-year-old. Yeah. It took a 19-year-old that doesn't really know much and just showed her a lifestyle and the girl just got carried away. So for me, like, if this is true, bro, I love, man. I would like to watch your case.
Nah, do you know what? This document actually goes into the details of everything, but we're not going to cover everything on this. But anyway, we'll kind of leave it as that. And then, so basically, my thing with Diddy is I haven't liked Diddy for a very long time. And the reason why I haven't liked him is just because I knew he was kind of like a slime ball. I see him as a lame type individual who just has money. I think based on his relationship with Puff, with what's it called, with
Biggie.
Biggie. Biggie didn't really like him. Biggie shitted on him all the time, based on people around them. A lot of people have spoken about it. What's his name? Gene.
Gene, that's his bodyguard,
Yeah, Gene spoke about it a lot of times. What's this lady's name as well? This writer. What's her name again? She's been speaking about a lot of artists. I'll find her name. The names always skip me. I'll find her name and I'll put it in there in the what's it called, in the video as well. She spoke about it as well. Do you know what I'm gonna do, AK? Actually, no. Let me show you some of these videos. So that of the type of the people I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find it.
Listening other people's name to stop him from getting the money that he was owed. But Big had to play the game because Big wanted to get his publishing back and his marketing that he had sold out to Puff.
So basically, what Jin is saying is that that Biggie wanted to leave Puff.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Biggie had already had a contract that he saw that was going to get his publishing and his marketing back from Biggie. Of course, from Diddy. Of course, that's gonna piss Diddy off. So they didn't really have a great relationship there anyway.
So they were all faking all that time.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
After Diddy passed, so Brother Love didn't take care of
Biggie's mom
to the point where she wrote a book, and in that book she spoke about how Brother Love was a fake friend to Biggie.
Yeah,
basically. So from then on, I've been thinking, wait, this guy a bit dodge. You get what I'm saying?
Not a bit dodge, plenty dodge,
bruv. And it kind of brings me to the notion or the idea where people idolize other people, especially celebrities and artists and stuff like that. When you idolize these people, you really don't know what their life is really like, or what they do, or what
behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. You get what I'm saying?
Relationships between them and their
the people
employers,
that they claim to be best friends with.
Yeah.
But for me, it don't be like, say, you don't be trust anybody for this industry, and you don't really know what people are like. I mean, this is all allegedly, all of this thing with Cassie, etc.
True.
But again, there's still that case, Keffi D,
the Tupac. Basically, he's saying that when Tupac got shot, Diddy called someone and said, "Was that us?" And there's also rumors saying Diddy gave someone $1 million, I think.
Yeah.
Towards the death or the shooting of Tupac or whatever. I mean, I know some of this American gang behavior, but there's just so much negativity around the guy. I just think at some point he needs to actually come out and defend himself properly, not always just...
Now there are always two sides to every story, and his attorney has released a statement to CNN which reads, in part, Mr. Combs denies these offenses and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail.
Trying to, you know what? He has one thing that he does. Every time they catch him out, he comes out on a radio station or interview and play the cool guy. Like, I don't like beef.
Yeah,
I'm just here. I just want love. I'm brother love. You know, that kind of shit. He never comes out and blasts somebody face to face. You know what I'm saying? He always comes with that. He plays that peaceful. The first one to put it like, come on, that's not me. That's not me. But bro, and you're doing this to chicks. Really?
Do you know what? I knew that this guy was a slime ball from when he dated...
Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
His child's... His child's girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
That you slime.
Imagine me, your papa could date your babe now where they date with now. Imagine. Where you go support that papa, but you lot still idolize this guy.
Lori Harvey. But wait, what about if this case comes out and Diddy's guilty?
Then look, as far as I'm concerned, if someone's guilty of a crime, let them be punished for that crime. And I hope that punishment, I hope is hefty in terms of that, because you have to think about it. Rape is the worst crime any man can commit, man or woman, anybody can commit.
Yeah.
And if you commit that crime in some countries, in some countries, I believe once you do that to someone, the level of trauma you leave behind has too much of an impact on that person's life that I don't think you deserve peace of mind if you commit such crime. And that's just my personal opinion.
You know what you just reminded me of? You know Harvey Weinstein? You seen the documentary, right?
No, I haven't. I decided to stay away from it just simply because my mind can't take such vile...
When they started to catch him out and they put him in prison, they locked him up. He couldn't really face the whole pressure. He pressed delete on himself. Yeah. So, do you think Brother Love do you think he has the power or the mental capacity to actually sit down and say, okay, this is going to court. Because
I
we've
don't-
seen Michael Jackson go court and come back.
Do you know what? Yeah, funny enough, the guy
know
is
what I'm
always I see what you're saying, but the guy is always talked about how he doesn't sleep much.
With all that wickedness you're doing,
How
you
you
won't
sleep?
sleep? Wait,
Exactly.
evil. They say there's no rest for the
Wicked.
God catch you.
Exactly. And that's my point. And that's my point. The guy no fit sleep. How you go make people walk from what's it called to
go and carry cheesecake?
Which kind of individual you be because they won't blow. And this is the craziest thing about young artists is they sign onto things that they don't know what the implications are. Cassie was 19 when she met Diddy. And because of fame, because she wanted to blow, she signed to Diddy's label, not knowing that Diddy has his own ulterior motive. Do you get what I'm saying?
Aliyah was 14
When
she signed to
Brother
Kelly.
So young artists needs to be a lot more careful in terms of what they're signing up to.
But Jay,
who
that's
they're signing
but I
up to.
think that's also the bullies, like we said. These people will always go and sign kids.
Yeah, but yes,
always sign
absolutely.
kids.
Absolutely,
Which is
And
bad.
It's incumbent on the artist to make sure that they associate with the right people in order to progress their what's it called?
What's the money?
Yeah, and that's why you can't be too focused on money. I always say you can't be if you focus too much on money, you go miss something.
You go sell your soul.
Dabel, you go miss something last.
Diddy.
And Diddy's life is an example of an individual who is so self-centered that they are completely blind to the trauma that they leave behind in their pursuit of happiness
It's
or
coming.
self-gratification. Literally, it's all about them. It's all about as long as I'm making the bread, as long as whatever trail of trauma they leave behind, they really don't care.
Evil.
They really don't give a damn. And most people are like that these days.
What about his kids though? If this is true and it becomes publicly nasty and there's a lot of evidence starts to show, the kids are gonna
It's
receive
gonna
one
mess them
side of
up
it.
to an extent. Yeah, absolutely.
So boy,
Absolutely.
Diddy, I don't know, man, I've never liked you, but I can't say I wish you all the best. I'm lying.
wait.
I don't wish you all the best.
Wait,
I'm looking for you to fuck up.
wait.
Go on.
He blew up Kid Cudi car because of Cassie.
Yes.
But isn't Kid Cudi and Jaden Smith in a relationship?
Okay. What are you going to do with this?
Ṣé bàbá yẹn like obìnrin àbí or not ni mo ń bí?
You know say now, the industry is a bisexual industry because right now, I'm telling you right now, a lot of man and woman are just knocking each other left, right, and center. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's very, very weird. But I don't know about you. I'm kind of happy that this is happening to Diddy.
Man, guys, like.
I'm happy. I'm really happy.
Like.
I'm really jealous of that
Share
guy.
and comment. Let's know what you think about this old Diddy case. It will be really cool to get your what's it called, your views on what's going on with Diddy. And I know it might not become that public because I think that nigga's gonna try to deal with it before it gets out too much.